The other aspect is in the fourth quarter, the Ravens offense completely dried up. After Derrick Henry's long touchdown run, it seemed that the Ravens were on their way to victory, but their offense completely dried up. Their last 3 possessions ended up in 2 punts and that fumble by Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry had a fantastic game. Yes, he ran up and down the field. He ran over the Bills routinely, drive after drive, for long touchdown runs on 2 different occasions. But Ed Oliver came up with a play that flipped the game on his head. And mind you, Ed Oliver had a fantastic night where he had 3 tackles for loss, a sack on Lamar Jackson in a pivotal sequence of the game, and like I said, the forced fumble that changed momentum back to the Bills' way. Another point is the final possession. The Ravens had a 3rd and 10 and then a 7-yard completion to DeAndre Hopkins sets up a 4th and 3. Why give it back to Josh Allen when he has been carving up your defense for 3 scores heading into that final possession? Knowing that you only can defend maybe 30 to 40 yards to get into field goal range, I take my chances and trust Lamar Jackson, your 2-time MVP, Derrick Henry, who is a former 2,000-yard rusher, who's had a lot of success in this game against this particular defense. You have DeAndre Hopkins, who's making one-handed grabs. You have Zay Flowers, who is a weapon at any point where he touches the ball. And you have Mark Andrews. So there were plenty of options there for a 4th down play. And even if you don't convert and you give it back to the Bills in field goal range, you have 3 timeouts. Maybe you can stop them, and then you have a chance for one last gasp attempt to tie up or win this game. Finally, it's probably going to get lost in it, but the tackle on Keon Coleman by Jaire Alexander. It's one thing to allow 2 long completions to get into field goal range, and it's clearly showing that Jaire Alexander might be washed, but Jaire made a boneheaded play to tackle Keon Coleman when he should have just let Keon score, and then the Ravens would have had maybe about 40 seconds left on the clock to get one more crack at it to score a touchdown to win the game. But instead, he tackles him at the 9-yard line. Josh Allen and the Bills basically run down the clock, and Matt Prater kicks the game-winning field goal to steal this win. We've seen too often that the Ravens get up big and they blow these big leads or make some critical mistake that they cannot afford to do so at that particular time. And until proven otherwise, we cannot trust these Ravens to get it done when it matters the most.